Hello, today's topic is speeding cameras and speeding fines. What I'd like to find out from the public is, do you agree with them? Mobile enforcement cameras, um, speed vans, the type what park up at the side of the road and catch you where there's no cameras around. GATSO cameras, do they save lives, or are they just there to make money? These are the questions I'm asking today on today's video. On the screen you can see some information I found out from the internet. This diagram ain't to scale as I would tell you now, it's just something I made up on Microsoft Word. But I'd like to find out what your opinions are on speeding cameras. Do they save lives, or are they just there to make a quick buck for the government? And do the enforcement people get any money from the GATSO cameras, speed vans and so on? And another point would be, do you see them in places where there's known to be an accident black spot, or are they just parked up just anywhere to make money? These are the questions I'm asking. And also, have you fought these kinds of speeding fines, and did you win? How did you win? What did you do about going about to win your case? These are the questions I'm asking. At the beginning of the video you'd see the warning that they give you on the Notice 172. Now I believe these rules should be changed. These rules are way outdated and they should be changed to be more in with modern regulations. They're over 20 years old. So yeah, I believe these rules should be changed. They're not there to save lives, I do not believe. I believe they're parked up just outside the road with civilian people, not police officers, they're civilians. Some might be operated by police, but not all of them are. They are generally operated by civilian people. So my question is, do you agree with these cameras? Do you believe they save lives, or are they just there to make money? These are the questions I'm asking on today's blog. And if so, have you seen any bad accidents where speed's been involved, and did they put directly after the accident a mobile enforcement van or GATSO camera? I can name a few accident black spots where they have actually put cameras. It took years, literally years, to put one where it was actually a black spot, people crashing and so on, and people campaigning for years. So I do agree they are put there for purpose to try to reduce accidents, but I do not agree with mobile enforcement vans. That's wrong. That's wrong in itself. I reckon the police should do more and go behind vehicles and stop them and question the driver about their behaviour and why, and get the reasons why at the time they're exceeding the speed limit. Sometimes there might be a genuine reason why people might be doing it. But anyway, this blog is just to ask you, why do you think speeding cameras, mostly mobile enforcement vans are put in place, and do you believe they're put there just to make money, or to save lives? Personally, I think in some cases they're there to make money, and in some cases they're there not to save lives. They're just there to put points on people's license, and make money. But what they don't think about is this: every time they issue a ticket to somebody, the insurance premiums go up, and it drives people off the road. And that's not good, because people need their cars for work and so on. So I want to hear your opinions on that as well. I know you would say, well, they shouldn't be speeding, they should be watching their speedometer and not exceeding the speed limit. Sometimes I've noticed there's no speed limit in force or no sign saying what the speed is, and they say, well, you should know sort of area where it'd be a 30, there'd be lampposts close together. That would be the general Royal Railway Code, but some people might not know that and might generally go over by mistake. And another question is, I'm going to ask in this video, speed awareness courses, do they work, or are they complete failure and waste of people's money? These are questions I'm asking in today's video blog. If anyone would like to answer these questions, please feel free to comment below. And the next question is, would you like the law to be changed, and should the government go out there, put it back into Parliament and change some of the legislation to do with Section 172 cases, jumping red lights and speeding vans what are parked up in non-accident black spots. So would you, if you was Prime Minister, would you change the law on speeding vans and mobile enforcement, and where they're parked, and how the ticket offices deal with these cases? These are questions I'm just asking. I've seen loads of cases on the internet. This is what made me make this video online. Well, it's a blog. I'll make my first video blog, so excuse me if I'm stuttering a bit, but this is the first time I've done this, so excuse me if it's a bit stuttery, a bit going on, blah blah blah, but these are questions I'm asking in this 10-minute blog. And also, in my experience, it's sometimes when these cases go in front of the magistrates, friends of mine gone there, and the pictures they produce are very vague, and you just see a car driving down the road. So do you reckon they should make the cameras more better, so it identifies the driver more easily who's driving behind the wheel, i.e. you can see a clear photo fit of the person who's behind the wheel? Or should they scrap mobile enforcement cameras completely? In my opinion, they should scrap the mobile enforcement cameras completely and just use old-fashioned policing like they used to back in the 50s and 60s. This is my personal opinion. More police driving the roads, catching people, not using mobile enforcement cameras, and also not using untrained civilian staff. Untrained civilian staff are not even trained properly to operate the machinery they use in the back of their vans. There's one firm I've highlighted on the screen, as you can see, gosafe.org. They're the company I've highlighted on the screen, as you can see. They need to look at their systems, and they need to be put out of operation, and the police need to go back on the roads and do their job, what we pay them to do. That is my personal opinion, because that particular company bully people. I've seen cases where they just park up their vans just to make money. They're a partnership, that particular company. They're not the police, they're civilians. So that's just a point I'd like to give in this YouTube video. I've seen videos of them online and how their enforcement work, and I watched one of them recently where the operator of the GoSafe van gives a man a piece of paper saying he's authorised by the chief of police to be parked there and zap cars as they go by, and he was parked dangerously, and he drove off. He gave the bloke a bit of paper and drove off, and weren't even wearing his seatbelt, which I found to be funny when he's there supposed to be enforcing laws when he broke a law himself. But anyway, that's my opinion anyway. If you got any more comments about this video or any other subjects I should talk about, please feel free to comment below. This is Go Blogger signing off.